Pushkar, one of the oldest cities of India. Pushkar lies to the northwest of Ajmer, another of the oldest cities in India, now a major city and a tourist destination of Rajasthan. Pushkar attracts not only tourists but pilgrims of Hindu and Sikh religion. I was in Ajmer for about 4 days and went to Pushkar during this period to spend an entire day there. It is only about 10 kilometers from Ajmer and hence easily reached. And on this road, that is from Ajmer to Pushkar, there is the memorial of Prithviraj Chauhan, the king that ruled over much parts of North India, including Rajasthan, parts of Haryana, Punjab, and Gujarat, with Ajmer as the capital. Prithviraj Chauhan's then capital city Ajmer has become a large town now and attracts a lot of tourists. Pushkar, on the other hand, at least to me, seemed a very small town. The city is surrounded by mountains on 3 sides, the Aravalli mountain range, and the desert on the other side. The major tourist attraction in Pushkar is the Pushkar Lake and about 500 small and large temples surrounding the lake, making the entire place a very holy and revered site for the Hindu religion. Like the Manasarovar Lake and the holy Ganges River, Pushkar Lake is also called Pushkar Sarovar, has its significance for the Hindu religion. Pushkar is mentioned in the legends, epics, and holy revered books of Hindu religion, the Mahabharata, Ramayana, and the Puranas. According to the legends, Lord Brahma, believed to be the creator of the universe, dropped a lotus to the ground, leading to the creation of a lake. Lord Brahma then decided to name the place after the flower and thus the name Pushkar. The city of Pushkar is home to the only temple dedicated to Lord Brahma in the whole world. Hindus consider a journey to Pushkar as a pilgrimage that must be undertaken to achieve salvation. Then there is a Pushkar fair or a camel fair during the month of Kartika according to the Hindu calendar that falls sometime during October or November. It is a major festival conducted at the place and attracts people from all over India. In reality, it is a trade fair where mainly camels, horses, sheep, and other domesticated animals are traded during 1 week fair. People from across the country come to the place to buy and sell their animals. During this 1 week festivities, a lot of cultural activities take place associated with the practice. Apart from the trading of livestock, it is an important pilgrimage season for Hindus to the lake. Pushkar Fair also has become a major tourist attraction for domestic and international travelers due to the favorable climate and the colorful cultural themes. Cultural events and competitions like dance, tug of war, longest mustache competition, camel races, and other fun-filled activities take place during the time. Even without the concept of the fair itself, Pushkar, due to its religious attachment, is able to celebrate many festivities in grand style. It attracts a lot of people during major festivals, including pilgrims and foreign tourists. Then again, when there are no such festivities, the place is filled due to its legendary holy lake and a large number of temples to which there is a constant flow of pilgrims and tourists. There are about 52 ghats or designated areas to descend to the lake from its banks to take the holy path, and then there is thousands of shops selling handmade artifacts, handcrafts, and even modern products to the tourists and pilgrims. Most of the products you see on the sides of the road are intended for foreign tourists, so shopping is a major activity at this place. These shops are surrounding the lake and they in fact cover the lake from our view. It lies all around the lake, and when I was there I went on a full circle throughout this entire market on my motorcycle as well as on foot. It is crowded only at a few places. Like any other major market, there are crowds, and you cannot miss the large number of foreign tourists at this place. The other thing I noticed was shop hoardings and product announcement boards in Hebrew language, the language of Israel. I've seen similar tactics in Goa and Kathmandu in Nepal, which attracts a large number of foreign tourists. I haven't seen this many number of foreign tourists in Ajmer, possibly because it is a larger place. But here in Pushkar, this market is a main destination or tourist attraction. Nevertheless, Rajasthan attracts a large number of foreign tourists due to the large number of tourist attractions in the state like Jaipur and Udaipur, with a lot of historical importance and architecturally beautiful buildings and sites. Ideally, you should take a walk around this market, then ride through it, but I'm not very much interested in buying anything because I'm not trying to buy anything from a tourist hotspot. But I did take a walk around the place, although I was only able to capture the videos of the total market on my GoPro when I was riding my motorcycle. So you are seeing a few sections of that entire market. When you walk around this market, you can see the several temples spread over the place and also the ghats through which you can enter the lake. It is actually steps on the bank of the lake at different sections of it for the pilgrims and tourists to reach the waters and take the holy dip. Pushkar is a very old city, but most of the temples and structures that you find there are not very old. Most of them are from the 18th century onwards. Most of the temples and structures before it either collapsed or destroyed. The destruction of the temples happened during the Mughal Empire or during the wars between the Mughals and the other rulers in the region. There is a mountain range that almost surrounds Pushkar called the Aravalli mountain ranges, which is also very old, older than the Himalayan mountain ranges. Excavations that took place there found artifacts similar to artifacts found at Mohenjo-daro, one of the largest settlements of the Indus Valley civilization. Mohenjo-daro settlement is one of the world's earliest major cities that was built around 2500 BC. So even though excavations near Pushkar provided articles and artifacts very similar to the sites of Indus Valley civilization that is thought to have originated around 2500 BC, a direct connection between the places has not been established so far. In other words, there is no conclusive evidence to point to the existence of any major settlement or city at Pushkar around that period or from that period. Nevertheless, there are some clues pointing to the existence of a major city from the olden times. Excavations has also yielded evidence of the use of Brahmi script, the oldest known writing system of ancient India, from stone sculptures and pillars. Then of course there is the epics and legends of Hindu religion with Pushkar mentioned in Ramayana, Mahabharata and Puranas. However, with all this, earliest established and strongest recorded evidence of the existence of Pushkar is from the 11th century. They provide a clear indication of the existence of Pushkar as a major city during the time. During the 12th century, Muhammad Ghori, the Sultan of Ghurid dynasty and a Persian emperor, defeated Prithviraj Chauhan and took control of most of North India and this region. From the 13th century onwards, all these places came under the Delhi Sultanate. During the reign of Emperor Akbar, Ajmer, city lying 10 km from here, was a major provincial capital. It was during the Mughal Empire that there was a significant erosion of the cultural and religious aspects of this place. It is said that the army of Aurangzeb destroyed almost all temples around Pushkar. With the decline of the Mughal Empire at around 18th century, temples and ghats were reconstructed. Hence, even though Pushkar is a very old city, we can only see the structures and sites that were built quite recently, that is from the 18th century onwards. Anyway, the significance of the city for the Hindu religion as a holy place has not diminished with the destruction over the centuries. A large number of pilgrims visit Pushkar and its holy lake to take a dip, which they believe will provide salvation. It is during Kartika Purnima, a Hindu, Sikh and Jain cultural festival celebrated on the Purnima or full moon day or the 15th lunar day of the month of Kartika as per the Hindu calendar, that a large number of pilgrims visit the place. As I mentioned before, the ghats are designated places for the pilgrims to reach the lake. The entire place surrounding the lake is covered by shops and we can only see the lake once you go through these ghats and descend down the steps. There are about 52 of them around the lake and each ghat has a story or significance and also particular type of religious activities to be performed there. Pushkar is not just a place for Hindu temples. There are at least 2 Sikh Gurudwaras or Sikh temples. One is in the name of Guru Nanak and the other is for Guru Gobind Singh. So these are the things which I saw, experienced and understood after visiting Pushkar. I was there for an entire day walking through the market and seeing the temples and the ghats. In fact, you can see the entire place in one day as it is not very big. That is, if you have come just to see the place and enjoy it. If you are on a pilgrimage and you have other religious activities, then it would be different. Pushkar, to sum up, is a large lake, a large number of temples surrounding the lake, about 52 ghats to reach the lake to take the holy dip, and then of course the shops surrounding the lake for people interested in shopping. But if we go a bit further away from the lake area, then I think there are some other tourist related activities like camel safari to the deserts and even a journey on the hot air balloon. Anyway, I didn't go to any of these as it was already getting late. I have not put any photos or videos of the temples or the ghats and the lake itself in this because I didn't take any. I went to a few of these places and everywhere there was some kind of religious activity going on, so I didn't want to take any photos or videos and disturb the atmosphere. Then again, I was much more fascinated by the handicrafts and the artifacts displayed at the few stores around the lake, that is in the market. Especially those artifacts connected to the culture of Rajasthan, like their traditional outfits. Rajasthan has a unique culture and is evident from their outfits, and they are very colorful and beautiful. Anyway, I just did window shopping. It is just about here that you could get a camel safari. You can get on the camel or a cart pulled by the camel, and I think they take you for a ride to the desert, which is very close by. It was already getting late for me and I wanted to get back to Ajmer city, so I'm on my way back to the hotel room. My entire trip to Ajmer and Pushkar was a memorable and enjoyable experience. I didn't know there were so much of things to see and do at Ajmer, and of course very little about Pushkar and its significance before coming to the place. I came to know about all these things about Ajmer and Pushkar after reaching and seeing all the places. So this concludes my visit to Ajmer and Pushkar, and I'm going to end this video vlog. As all YouTubers say, if you like the video, then hit that right button and also try and share the video with your friends and colleagues. Most importantly, if you would like to support me, then consider subscribing to my channel, as more videos are yet to come, like my trip to Chittorgarh, which is my next destination. From Chittorgarh, I went to Udaipur, staying there for a few days. Then I went to Ahmedabad, the capital of Gujarat, and stayed there for a month. From there to Mumbai, then to Mahabaleshwar in Maharashtra, and then to a lot of places in Karnataka like Hampi, Jog Falls, etc. So all those videos are coming up, and if you subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell button, you will be notified each time I upload a new video. The next video vlog is about my ride to Chittorgarh and the visit to Chittorgarh Fort, and I'm going to give a link to the next video just about here, the one on the right side.